So I'm not sure if you know this by now, but there are different levels of advising here on campus. The first one is the College of Letters and Sciences advising. You already went to the LNS overview today, and they pretty much deal with your breadth requirements, your I-Get-C requirements, all other unit requirements in order for you to graduate. But they do not know the major requirements that me, Zoe, and our peer advisors know and help you move forward in terms of the completion of your major. So what do? We assist you with course scheduling. We direct you to the appropriate resources on campus. And any of you have looked at DARS report. DARS is very inaccurate. We don't use that. We have our own internal system that keeps track of your major progress. So you definitely need to come see us to make sure that you are done with a major, if you're missing a requirement or two, and don't rely solely on DARS. So what are the role of your faculty advisors, quote-unquote advisors? Because they pretty much are the ones helping you in terms of research. They will be helping you in terms of grad school, giving you good letter of recommendation towards the end. However, they do not know the requirements for psychology programs. So don't go to see them and say I'm missing this requirement, what can I do? So they are pretty much a really good guidance guide in terms for selection of the graduate program that you want to know. So how do you get to know the faculty? Here at UC Berkeley, all your lecturers are 200 to 300 students, and how do you get to know the faculty and stand out amongst the crowd? So first of all, go to office hours. The faculty set aside an hour or two in their week to pretty much help you out and get in contact with you and answer your questions in terms of classes and research. Take a seminar course. Seminar courses are smaller courses, around 15 to 20 students, and it's a bit more catered towards the faculty's interest and his research. And sometimes they even have faculty dinner at their places. So something to think about, and especially if you're planning to go to grad school, this is a really good preview of what grad courses are like. Become a research assistant. So even though if you're not working under a faculty as an RA, you will be working with a grad student or a postdoc. They definitely know people who are in their lab and who are participating in their lab meetings. So definitely take advantage of that. And again, once you're successful and get to know the faculty, then they can sponsor you for an honors program and help you out with your thesis. And then you can even have an even better letter of recommendation coming from them. So tips and tricks for success. Again, there's no one-stop shop for advising. You will be walking all the way across campus to answer some questions regarding financial aid, registration, university requirements. And again, we are very, very strict in terms of the deadlines. So in the past, you might crack up your book the night before your midterm. That's not gonna work here in Berkeley. You must always keep track of the deadlines, be on top of things. And don't be overly ambitious with your schedule. On your first semester, try on a few different hats. Make Berkeley your home away from home. And just a maximum of 2 upper division psychology classes on your first semester. Just a maximum of 2. Later on in spring, you might want to add more courses, 3 or 4 if 2 will not be enough for you. But on your first semester, just do 2. And I've had transfer students in the past who were adamant about adding 2 more extra courses, and then they come back crying because they can't handle it and the deadlines are passed, so they can't really do much about it. So for now, just take 2, buffer it with some courses language courses, be interested in German studies or something like that, and do a decal. But on your first semester, just try 2. Next semester we can talk more. So this is a quote from one of the students who graduated with 3.9 something something, and he was a transfer student, and I asked him to write a good word of wisdom for you, and I think you should definitely read this and keep this in mind. So again, a lot of students I've talked to have doubts in terms of their skills and abilities on your first semester here, but admissions office will not accept you if you don't have the qualities to succeed here in Berkeley. So something for you to like read, and it's on your PowerPoint presentation, so we can read it later. So you will be registering for courses this at the end of the session. End of the session?
No, a little bit later today.
Okay, at the end of the day, and we reserve seats for transfer students again. And this time around, you will be receiving advisor code from Casey, and sometime later on in the next few semesters, by the time you graduate, you will be receiving your advisor code from me. You will be physically coming into the office and getting your code, and it changes every semester. So you definitely need to like come in and see us every semester, every time you need to sign up for your courses. So on your phase 1, you will be signing up for 10.5 units, and changes can be made during open hours. And open hours means it's a time that you can change and make changes on all of your courses, add courses, starting at 7 p.m. all the way till midnight. I'm not sure if it's 11:59 or starting at like 12, but something like that. And so now what should you take next semester? Again, Psych 101 and another Psychology Upper Divisions class. And any of you interested have fulfilled your AC requirements yet? Okay. So AC is the American Cultures requirement, and again, UC Berkeley is the only UC requiring it. We do have a couple of psychology courses that fulfill your AC requirement. One is 166 AC, which is Cultural Psychology. The other one is 167 AC, it is Stigma and Prejudice. If you take these courses, it will fulfill your AC requirement as well as an elective for psychology and your social personality area. So if you have not done your AC requirement, by taking any of these two courses, you will be hitting three birds with one stone. So 160, Zoe?
Yes.
167 is the one offered next semester, right?
Yes.
Okay, 167 is offered this coming fall. So if you want to get something out of the way, your AC requirement, regardless whether you've done it or not, then it's still a good course for you to take. It will fulfill something. And again, consider taking a decal course or TRIS courses. It is the transfer re-entry and student parent. It's sponsored. They're sponsoring a course, and I heard lots of good things about it. So again, minimum of 13 units in order to qualify for financial aid and your college minimum units. And on your first semester, I suggest the maximum that you should hit is 15 units. So any questions? No. So again, resources would be your psychology website, the psychology website. We are trying to like massage it and keep it updated, so some of the links may or may not work. Again, you can like us on Facebook. We know you check your Facebook more often than you check your email. We are likable people, so like us. We post some great articles from the professor, and also like the events that are sponsored by our peer advisors there. And again, the B-Space site that I asked you to add yourself to later on. So again, thanks for coming, and hope you had like a really good time. And we will be filling out the major application right now. So pull that major application from your packet.